Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Rayne Movement, and today is a quick day in a life in my 300-hour yoga teacher training. So it's just a few minutes after 6. I'm gonna go do all the restroom stuff and then we have class first thing. But this is my chopa. And I have a wonderful roommate. And yeah, so let's get into it. So it's lunchtime and I walked down to the local cafe. I didn't stay eating here, and I've been working on a playlist because we have our peer teaching soon. And yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some fruit and then we're going to work together on our class. And we have to draw it all out. So gonna do that. We got a 2-hour lunch break, so plenty of time to do things, accomplish things. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. So after Asana Lab, we then have some Ayurveda talk about herbs and their properties and how they're used, because this training is an Ayurvedic meets yoga, and Ayurveda and yoga are one. They go hand in hand. You need Ayurveda as prep for the body, for the physical asana, and the asana helps support the Ayurveda and the brahmacharya and all the things that help cleanse and purify the body internally and externally. So it's all a combo process, and knowing your doshas helps support that, especially in your yoga practice. If you're somebody that's really fiery, angry, easily triggered, you're probably high pitta, you don't want to do a fire class, meaning you're not going to a hot studio and doing a hot yoga class, not recommended. You would instead go towards a yin class or a restorative practice to help cool and tame the fire. And all of this I'll talk about in a different time, a little bit more detail, but that's a prime example because there's a lot of pitta energy out in the world, and I thought I'd throw that in here. So anyways, we have a nice Ayurvedic talk, and now it's dinner time. Before dinner, I always shower, so that's what I'm gonna go do. And then after dinner, we usually have some form of satsang. Satsang is time of community where we come together. But tonight is an off night, so I'll be calling it an early night, which will be good for me because I have to do a Dharma talk on a niyama tomorrow. And I'm kind of excited because I'm not talking. I am actually teaching a movement awakening sculpt class. Obviously nobody knows that yet, but I can tell you all here because this is coming out way after the fact. And the reason my niyama that I picked is self-study. And to me, the best time for self-study is in those sticky moments, in the moments where you're triggered or you're agitated, and observing what's coming up, what the mental thoughts are, what negative emotions or feelings are coming up, so you can actually study and observe them. And that way, when you're in an uncomfortable situation, you can better respond versus react. And the reason why Sculpt works so well with this is because when we work out, there's a lot going on in here of, maybe pushing too hard or feeling like you need to go harder. That's all ego. There's I can't do it anymore. I can't keep going. I can't keep doing reps. Like, what is that self-talk? Oh, I'm so weak. So there's all of that mental aspect. But for my movement awakening sculpt, specifically, I bring in a lot of emotional aspects because we follow the chakra system from the root through the crown, and noticing what emotions come up when you're somatically moving your body in a rhythmic way, in a repetitive way, and just taking pauses to notice and observe that's self-study. So hopefully I say this all as clearly as I basically just did here. You guys were my practice. I find it easier to talk to a camera now than to talk to these beautiful women in front of me. I get the worst anxiety teaching teachers, and let alone teaching my teachers, and I'm learning this, that even when you think you've mastered the nerves and what you do, there's something that will always humble you. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna go about my night, have some dinner, have a nice calm evening. I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope this kind of sums up a little bit of a day in a life in my 300-hour yoga teacher training. There is so much that is learned, so much knowledge that you can't unknow. So now, when this is posted, I'm officially a 500-hour yoga teacher, and I'm very excited and proud to say that, because there was so much I thought I knew from my 200 hours that is been thrown out the window, and I'm going to be rebirthed into a whole other form of teacher when I come home. And I'm really excited to share that in my community. I'm excited to shift gears a little and start creating something that I want to create and that's not somebody else's or working for somebody. So this is all going to be a very slow process. It's going to take me years, but look for me advertising retreats in the future. That's going to be a big one. And of course, I really want to do a little bit more live opportunities here and not always just filmed videos, so you can actually talk to me. And maybe I'll stick around for some questions, because normally I'm like in and out. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And there might be another video where I can go on and on more a little bit about everything I learned. And I'll save that for a different time, especially if you're a teacher and you're curious and wondering if you should do 300, if you already have 200, what school to go with. I obviously highly recommend School Yoga Institute. I did my 200 and now 300 hour with them, and my teachers Raquel and Anita, brilliant. I mean, their knowledge in Sanskrit and Ayurveda and everything is beyond anything I would have ever probably grasped at home, or had the opportunity to learn from home because of their background and their knowledge. So anyways, yes, do it. And I will talk more about doing that 300 hour if you need to hear that, if you are a teacher. But thank you all. Thank you all so much for being here, deeply from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have enjoyed the classes that have come through while I have been here for a month. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep moving towards your healing.